Probably wondering why I'm here again. This is the intro for this video. Like I've said in the ending of the last one, it was cut abruptly, so I didn't made an actual intro for this one because this is just one whole video and that I just made into a two-parter. So anyways, welcome back. This is volume 2 of me ranking the Ghibli movies. Like uh, 20 out of 23 of them. So I hope you like the first one. That's why you're here. So I bet you're also gonna like the second one. So please, before we continue, leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Let's get right into the video.
For the 11th movie that we're gonna be talking about, Princess Mononoke. I'm gonna lie, this is one of my favorite films ever made by by Studio Ghibli. I just like it. I just like the concept of 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 there's this main character that has two big wolves. I ever since I was a kid, I've always wanted to ride a wolf. Like cool. Like if you know Twilight, you know Twilight. And I really like wolves. They're cool. They just look cool. And, and it's a, anyways, I disassociated for a bit. So, anyways, Princess Mononoke follows Ashitaka. That's the girl. I think her last name is Mononoke. Was it Mononoke? No, 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 no. Mononoke is different. She's the wolf girl with the wolves with the big wolf, and there's this bigger wolf that's the mother of the big wolves, and the mom wolf is bigger, and Mononoke is just basically adopted. So it's basically it's basically Jungle Book, but it's basically Jungle Book if you think about it. It's the Jungle Book film, the live action film with the wolves. But anyways, so Ashitaka is the guy. So Ashitaka is a young prince cursed by a demon while defending his village. He got cursed when they killed. Was it the wild boar? I think it's the pig. Yeah, the pig was cursed. He shot a bow. The arrow hit, and there's this weird black worm things that's and it crawled into his arm. Yeah, that scene is weird. So so to find a cure, he travels west and becomes caught in a conflict between humans and the gods of the forest. So humans led by Lady Iboshi. It's yeah, I think that's the girl. No, no, that's the girl with. Oh, was it with the bandages? I need to rewatch this film. It's been a while. I love this film. Yeah, I think it's the one with the shotgun. Yeah, it's the one with the shotgun. I remember now. Um, she is exploiting the forest for iron and resources, while the forest spirits, especially the wolf girl's son, which is Princess Mononoke, fight to protect their home. So Ashitaka tries to mediate the two sides, seeking peace while understanding that both humans and nature have valid reasons for their actions. So the humans need resources to survive and like to evolve for not evolve for like for revolution. Is it? Or no, it's not revolution for like for expanding their empire for like for trade and stuff like that. And the reasoning for the nature is like, bro, why are you ruining mother nature? Like, you all fuck asses should leave the fuck alone, should leave the forest alone. I'm bleeping that. I need to bleep that. Okay, the twist is moral rather than shocking. So there is no true villain because can you actually blame Lady Iboshi for what she's doing? Because if you don't destroy, so this is a gray area. Anyways, I'm not, I'm not continuing that. So the demon that cursed Ashitaka is revealed to have been a corrupted creature influenced by human greed. And Lady Iboshi, the one with the shotgun. I know it's a shotgun. I'm not crazy. It's a shotgun. Well, here's an image of her and a shotgun. So, so true ruthless and Though she was ruthless, she also helps marginalized people. Similarly, the poor spirits, while heroic, can be destructive and unforgiving. The conflict shows that good and evil are not black and white. Black and white, six, seven. Anyways, by the end, the forest is damaged, but not destroyed entirely. From I remember, there was this kaiju, was like made on, yeah. There's this giant spirit thing that Mononoke had to. Now they had to fight. Was it fight? I don't. Here's a scene of them fighting it in my hand. Future Alex, put an image here. Anyways, so by the end, the forest is damaged but not destroyed, and Ashitaka and San part ways, understanding that humans and nature must coexist carefully. The film closes with a sense of hope mixed with realism, emphasizing that balance requires compromise, responsibility, and respect. Holy shit, I just made that sentence. So, anyways, if I'm gonna rank this film, personally, it's an SSS plus, but yeah, it's an SSS plus. Does it go above Grave of the Fireflies? Yeah, this is slander me in the comment section, but this is based on my opinion. So sorry. Sorry if you don't agree with me, but it's going on SSS plus above Totoro just because I like this movie more. I've watched this movie more. I remember watching this as a kid in Disney Channel. There was a time when Disney Channel on TV used to air Ghibli movies, and I watched this there for the first time, and it always stuck with me because the next day when I went to school, me and my classmate talked about it. Like, oh, somebody watches this shit. I thought I was alone, but anyways, that's why it's going up on SSS plus. Next up, Spirited Away. I did they make a live action? I don't remember, but anyways, Mononoke needs a sequel. Spirited Away also needs a sequel. Here's why. Anyways, Hypnosis, here's a summary first. Spirited Away follows Chihiro Ogino. Ogino or Gino, I don't know. Let's just call her Chihiro. I'm sorry, I'm bad with Japanese names. I'm Filipino. Fuck off. Anyways, she's a 10-year-old girl who moves to a new town. On the way, she and her parents stumble in a mysterious abandoned amusement park. Her parents are transformed into pigs after eating enchanted food. Why do y'all eat food that suddenly spawned out of nowhere? The town was abandoned. When you came there, there weren't any people, and you suddenly start eating the food that was magically there out of nowhere, and it was fresh. Dumbasses. Anyways, why would you do that? Don't do that. And so now Chihiro is trapped in a spirit world run by the witch Yubaba. Yubaba, the one with the big nose. She's kind of cool. She has a weird baby. It's a fat ass big baby. That ain't a baby. Anyways, Yubaba forces her to work in a magical bathhouse. So Chihiro meets Chihiro meets many strange and magical characters like Haku, a boy who can transform into a dragon. We're gonna come back to that later. And No Face, I really like No Face. No Face is so chill. Yeah, me and my girlfriend saw a No Face, a No Face. What's that English about alcansha? Anyways, that thing, and a No Face, a No Face thing where when you put a coin in it, it it. it it opens its mouth and and it swallows a coin. I want one. I fucking need one. Even though even though it's not that practical, but I just need one. It's so fucking cool. Like so. Anyways, No Face is a lonely spirit. Not she. Who else did she meet? She met this girl who works there. She was a mage, and she helped Chihiro like train in cleaning and doing stuff. Uh, she was nice to Chihiro, and the old guy with the spider, the kind of spider guy, and the he was kind of chill. Like he was like he has so many arms, and he has this black little things that is putting the coal on the furnace for him, which was kind of cool. And Chihiro accidentally stepped on one. I think that one is dead. Here's an image of her stepping on one. So, anyways, she navigates challenges, learns courage, and solve puzzles to survive and save her parents. So the twist is revealed gradually. Haku, remember Haku, the boy, is actually a river spirit who saved Chihiro when she was a baby. So how old is Haku? Seriously, I'm gonna have to look into that. So, though he has forgotten his true identity due to Yubaba's magic. Like, wait, now I realize how old is Haku actually? Are they the same age, or he ages up differently since he's not from the normal world? Oh, and he can turn into a dragon. That's so cool. I like the ending scene where they were falling from the sky. Yeah, I love this movie. Anyways, let's continue. No Face, who seems dangerous at first, reflects the emotions of those around him, showing that corruption and kindness can be influenced by environment. Bro, the scene where he just starts eating like everything, and he turns into this giant, grotesque looking thing, which is kind of cool and like kind of scary if you think about it. He started eating everyone until like was it I think they pulled something. They pulled the plug until he started wah, like puking everyone and everything out. Yeah, that scene is gross. Anyways, by the end, Chihiro passes Yubaba's test. This is where Chihiro had to choose where which one of the pigs actually is her parents. It wasn't one. I don't know how Chihiro knew that, but she just knew that. Anyway, she remembers who Haku is and frees her parents. She returns to the human world transformed and more confident with a deeper understanding of responsibility, bravery, and compassion. The movie emphasizes of growth, identity, and the transition from childhood to maturity wrapped in a rich magical adventure. Anyways, let's talk about the ending. Okay, what the fuck happened at the ending? Because when they came out of the tunnel, it clearly shows that time has actually passed. So that's why we need a sequel. How long were they there? Because they were about to move into a brand new house, right? 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 We need a sequel, Miyazaki. Start writing. Anyway, I'm sorry. So if I'm gonna have to rank this, it goes on SSS. The way from the way that I talked about it, it sounds like I really love this movie, which is true. I really do love this movie, but I love Mononoke more. So it no, 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 no. I'm contradicting myself here. So Mononoke and Spirited Away can go either way. It's A1 and it's A1 and B1. So it it goes on SSS plus. They just beside each other. They're both top one. They tied. Slander me. I'm sorry. So next up is The Cat Returns. I didn't like this movie that much. I'm sorry for the furries. I don't know the furry people that actually like this movie. I didn't like this movie that much. Slander me if you want, but I don't care. So we're still gonna talk about it. I watched it a few times because my sister liked it for some reason, and because of her, that's why I believe the cat from the Whisper of the Heart is from this universe, or it's the same cat. I forgot. Here's an image of the cat from the Whisper of the Heart and the cat from the Cat Returns. Voila. Do they look the same? I don't know. Future Alex, put the image here. Okay, let's get into it. The Cat Returns follows Haru, a shy high school girl who lives a cat who saves a cat from being hit by a truck. To her surprise, the cat is Prince Loon of the Cat Kingdom. Lune, Loon, it's Loon. In gratitude, The cats whisk Haru away to their kingdom, where they insist she marry the prince. Was it the fat cat? I don't remember what the cat looks like. Here's the image of the prince, the prince cat. Anyways, Haru struggles because she doesn't want to become a cat or live in the kingdom. She meets Baron. The Filipino accent is coming out. She meets Baron. Baron, ah, a charming anthropomorphic cat. I wait. Let's say that I said that perfectly. Anthropomorphic cat. English. who comes to who comes to life, and Muta, a large grumpy cat who help her navigate the strange world and escape the royal marriage. The twist is that Haru, I keep saying Haru, it's Haru. Haru discovers that the cat kingdom is dangerous out of malice. The problem is her own fear and hesitation. By trusting herself and embracing courage, she realizes she can return to her human life safely. The film ends with Haru back in the real world, more confident and independent. The story emphasizes self discovery, bravery, and the importance of making your own choices, wrapped in whimsical, magical fun. Time to rank the film. If I'm gonna rank the film, it's an AA plus. It's just an AA plus. I didn't like the movie that much. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Next up, The Boy and the Heron. Now, this movie has a special place in my heart because this is the first Ghibli movie that me and my girlfriend watched. I love my girlfriend, and we love this movie. Let's get into the movie. We watched this with English dub. Yeah, it was English dub, and Florence Pugh was in this movie. She was the one that helped Mahito. Yeah, the boy's name is Mahito from the same one as JJK. Yeah, she voiced that, and surprisingly, so I forgot his name. The guy who played Goblin in the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man is also here. He only had a few. He's yeah. He was a dying pelican. Yeah, he only had a few lines. Me and my girlfriend didn't even realize that it was him until I looked it up because the voice sounded familiar. So, anyways, the movie follows. Where's my script? Oh my God, where's the script, boy? Scroll down. Okay, okay. The Boy and the Heron follows Mahito Maki, a young boy living in Japan during World War II. Again, another World War movie. Another movie that consists of happening during the war. Miyazaki, I'm on to you. You like war films or putting the movies in war settings. Oh, okay. And that isn't a problem. It's just something that I always notice. It's always during wars, after wars, before wars, or post-apocalyptic moments, and the war is also happening. Ah, so after his mother dies in a bombing and his father remarries, her sister Natsuko. Okay, that's so fucked up if you think about it. His father remarries and he marries the sister of his deceased wife. Why? Why would you marry the wife of your sister? Uh, no, I don't. Ah, ah. Anyways, Maito struggles with grief and doesn't want to escape and his new family situation. He feels lost and disconnected from the world around him. So, and Mahito begins seeing a mysterious gray heron. It's a bird that seems to beckon him toward a strange and old tower on his family estate. Burp. When his mother disappears into that tower, Mahito follows the heron and is drawn into a fantastical alternate world where reality blends with dreams and imagination. There, he meets bizarre creatures, strange landscapes, and other characters who challenge him to confront his feelings. The characters consist of, yeah, the Florence Pugh's character, and I think it was his sister, or his cousin. He meets. No, wait. I think it was his auntie. I forgot, but he was with the. I think at the ending part, yeah, there was this. He was with a girl. Insert image of the girl that he was with over here. A- an image of them together. Okay, continue. The twist is emotional and symbolic rather than classic. Shocking reveal. The adventure through the tower world represents Mahito's inner journey through grief, acceptance, and growth. It's not just about finding his stepmother, he's forced to face his guilt, pain, and fear of moving on from his mother's death. It's not that easy. Anyways, a key moment is when Mahito refuses to take over his great uncle's role of maintaining the fantasy world. The offer represents escaping reality, but he chooses instead to return to real life, accepting imperfection, change, and the messiness of life. At the end, the magical world collapses and Mahito returns to reality with Natsuko and his family. The strange events help him accept his past and look forward. He is no longer haunted by grief. Mahito's experience with the heron, the tower, and the other world become a part of how he decides how he will live. So the core themes about this movie is grief and healing, choosing life over escape, choosing real life over escape, like, yeah, something like that. Moving forward after loss, and how imagination and reality intersect within one another. If I'm gonna rank this film, I like this film. I love this film. Yeah, because I watched this with my girlfriend. Yeah, I love her so much, and we watched this together. So if I'm gonna rank this, it goes on top of SS plus. It goes above Whisper of the Heart. Wait, yeah, it's one of the latest Miyazaki masterpieces that I loved watching. I just might rewatch it just because I like the movie and I love my girlfriend. I won't stop saying that. Next up, next movie is Howl's Moving Castle. Is it? Yep. It's Howl's Moving Castle. Castle House Howls Howls. Okay, Howl's Moving Castle. Got you there. So we follow Sophie, a young hat maker who is cursed by by the witch of the waste and transformed into an elderly woman. Unable to return home, she seeks refuge in the moving castle of Howl. Um, wait, the script. Where's the script? Okay, she seeks refuge in the moving castle of Howl, a mysterious and powerful wizard rumored to be dangerous. Rumored. Okay, I love the twist of this movie. We're gonna talk about it later. So inside the castle, Sophie meets Calcifer, a fire demon who powers the castle. Calcifer is so fucking cute. I don't know what y'all are on, but I love Calcifer so much. I will protect that boy, that fire spirit with my whole life. I love that spirit. And she discovers that Howl is actually kind hearted but struggles with his own fears and responsibilities. So, Sophie gradually earns Howl's trust and friendship, and she begins to learn courage and resourcefulness despite her curse. So, fun fact, Howl is voiced by, oh my god, I forgot his name. By Batman. What was his name again? I forgot his name. He was voiced by Batman. By Batman. Oh fuck! I forgot his name. Yeah, but he was voiced by that guy. Okay, insert an image of who voiced him. I'm so sorry. Oh my god, I'm gonna get slandered in the comment section. So, anyways, the twist comes with the nature of the curse. So, Sophie's curse is broken not by magic alone, but by love, courage, and self confidence. How's vulnerability is revealed. He is tied to Calcifer through a magical contract, and his outward arrogance hides his fear of losing control. I love this movie. I love this movie so much. Okay, the story emphasizes that true strength comes from compassion, understanding, and emotional growth, not just magical power. By the end, Sophie's curse is lifted. Howl overcomes the constraints of his contract, and the two are free to live together. Happily ever after, floating above the sky, the film highlights the themes of love, identity, inner strength, and the futility of war, all wrapped in the whimsical adventure and stunning visuals. Okay, let's talk about the characters. Sophie, no notes. We love Sophie. Howl, we love Howl. Oh, Christian Bale. Oh my fucking god, that just clicked. Howl is voiced by Christian Bale. Uh, uh, Batman. He was one of the Batmans. There's so many Batmans, but that Batman, he was voiced by Christian Bale. I love this movie. I fucking love this movie. I always rewatch it. And the dog, the cute dog, and the witch actually turned old and stuck with Sophie, which was weird. And the scarecrow. Oh, the scarecrow, bro. The scarecrow. Like, bro, actually loves Sophie, but I'm sorry, Sophie is taken by Howl, bro. You can find love somewhere else. Scarecrow, man. I forgot his name. But so what else? The ending or the twist where you know the scene where Howl came up behind Sophie and told her, "I've been looking for you." I think he said that. Yeah, I think he said, "I've been looking for you." So, yeah, near the end, while Howl actually saw Sophie while she was falling from something. She was falling somewhere, and she told Howl to find her someday. So that's why, if you rewatch it twice, and the scene where Howl actually told Sophie that I've been looking for you makes sense now. That's why I love this movie. So we're gonna be ranking it at. It's also gonna go to SSS plus. Oh, yep. So Mononoke, Spirited Away, and House Moving Castle is A1, C1, and B1. Why did I say C first instead of B? I'm sorry. Anyways, let's roll with it. So it goes to C1. These are my top three top ones. Yeah, that's weird. Don't slander me. Anyways, next up, Tales from Earthsea. Um, I don't remember much from this movie. I'm gonna have to rewatch this, but I all I know is this movie is kind of scary. Yeah, this movie is scary. So, Tales from Earthsea follows Aaron. I think it was the boy. Yeah, the boy, a troubled young prince who is plagued by guilt and a dark, restless energy within him. Where's my script? My script is gone within him. After attempting to flee his kingdom, he meets Ged, a wise and powerful wizard who tries to help Aaron confront his fears and understand the balance of the world. I honestly don't remember much from this film. I remember that dream sequence. Yeah, the dream sequence. I remember that. I remember there was a dragon. Yeah, and there was the he was with a girl with a scar on her face. So, meanwhile, the world of Earthsea is falling out of balance, dragons are disappearing, natural disasters occur, the dark magic spreads. The main antagonist, Cobb, Ged's former friend, seeks power and inadvertently causes this chaos by tampering with life and death. The twist is both personal and cosmic. Hear me out. Aaron learns that the darkness he fears inside himself is connected to the imbalance in the world. His personal struggle mirrors the larger disruption of Earthsea. So, by Ged's guidance, helps Aaron realize that accepting and understanding one's shadow is necessary for true growth, and that life, death, and balance are deeply intertwined. In the end, Aaron confronts Cobb, restores balance to the world, and begins a path of maturity, responsibility, and self-acceptance. I just realized most of the moral of the story of the Ghibli films includes maturity and growth. Uh, the film emphasizes the interconnectedness of humans and nature, the consequences of power, and the journey towards self discovery, though it has a darker and more somber tone than most Ghibli films. Yeah, this movie is actually darker than I thought. Than if you actually watch it, it's not like the typical whimsical or like the Ghibli movie where there's a sense there's a that like in most Ghibli movies there's a feel there's this feeling that you're gonna feel like something good is happening, but in in this movie you don't feel that. While I was watching this, all I remember is having this this gut feeling. There's where I feel like there was this empty void in my stomach the whole time I was watching it. Like, bro, oh, be lighthearted. Anyways, yeah, I like this movie. I quote like, oh, it's going on top. It's going on a no, it's going below Porco Rosso on S tier. It's just S tier. Next up, Ponyo. Oh, Ponyo, Ponyo! I love this movie. Me and my sister watched this. Yeah, she also. Uh, I'm gonna have to find the she drew Ponyo one time, and I think I still have the image on my phone, but I don't have the actual drawing anymore, which is sad because she drew Ponyo like amazingly drew Ponyo. Like she was like what like 6 or 7, and we watched this during the pandemic, and she was uh yeah I think she was around 6 or 7, and when we watched this. Yeah, anyways, so Ponyo follows Sasuke, a 5-year-old boy who finds a goldfish named Ponyo trapped in a jar. And in after a while, Ponyo turned into a little girl. Yeah, she has magic. Yeah, she has magic. Her mother is like the queen of the sea, something like that. Yeah, something like that. Ponyo is actually a magical fish and the daughter of Fujimoto, a wizard who lives underwater. Fascinated by the human world, Ponyo desires to become a human herself. Okay, here's the thing. How did Fujimoto, the dad, begged the queen of the sea? Like, she, bro. Anyways, as Ponyo uses her magic to transform, she unintentionally disturbs the balance of nature, causing storms, flooding, and chaos in the ocean. And on land, Sasuke promises to protect her, showing their strong friendship and trust. The twist is that Ponyo's transformation is not just physical but also emotional. To remain human, she must truly understand love and empathy. The climax involves Ponyo proving her love and connection to Sosuke, which restores balance to both the land and the sea. Yeah, the scene where like it was the what do you call it? The kindergarten, the daycare where the other people are the kids and his mom is. And it's kind of cool where they're like inside a dome. It looks like a dome, but I think it wasn't actually a dome, and there was water all around them. And the scene where Ponyo and Sasuke were at the boat, and they showed fishes, like different kinds of fishes, all of that. Oh, I like the ramen scene where they were eating ramen. It was kind of cool. But Ghibli shows um, good food and they animate it so well. Like I love it. Like yeah, they make me want to eat. They make me want to go to Japan just so I can eat food there. So, anyways, the film ends with Ponyo fully human and safe with Sasuke, while the world returns to normal. The story emphasizes innocence, love, the magic of childhood, and harmony between humans and nature, wrapped in bright, playful animation and adventure. That's Ponyo. Ponyo is peak. I love Ponyo. Where is it going? It's going on SS Plus. Below the boy and the heron. Yep, below the boy and the heron. I love the boy and the heron more because I'm gonna say it again. This is the first Ghibli movie that me and my girlfriend watched. That's why it goes below the boy and the heron. I love that movie. I love Ghibli movies. Next up, The Secret World of Ariete, basically Ghibli's take on Thumbelina. I don't remember Thumbelina that much, but I know who Thumbelina is and what Thumbelina is. Thumbelina is just a little princess. Yeah, a princess that turned little. Is that weird? I don't know. But anyways, no, not turned little. Like, yeah, Thumbelina turned little. Right? Like, yeah, Thumbelina turned s- small. But Ariete, the difference is Ariete is already small. So, anyways, let's just get into the movie. So, the Secret World of Ariete follows Ariete, a tiny 14-year-old. She has birthdays and she's actually 14. And 14-year-old borrower who lives secretly under the floorboards of a human house with her family. Borrowers survive by quietly taking small items from humans, careful never to be seen. One day, Show, uh, the guy who's sick, I think he was sick. A sickly, yeah, he's sick. I just saw the script. A sickly human boy of staying in the house discovers Ariete. Despite the risk, they form a friendship based on curiosity and kindness. However, I'm gonna drink water. However, the borrower's secret is in danger because humans may expose them, which would force the family to leave their home forever. The twist is Ariete realizes that friendship with humans comes with danger. Of course, big people see little people. When they see little people, they find it fascinating. Most big people would get the small people and take the small people to get researched. I'm just being realistic. Okay. Their bond is real and meaningful, but her family's safety depends on staying hidden. The story shows that love and care sometimes require sacrifice and letting go. In the end, Ariete and her family are forced to live, but the experiences and friendships they had remain, emphasizing courage, birth, resilience, and the bittersweet nature of growing up. Yeah, I remember the scene where Ariete was crying on Show's hand. If I'm gonna rank this is just basically Ghibli's take on Thumbelina. It goes at the bottom of AAA plus. I like Ocean Waves more. I'm sorry. Next up, oh, my favorite film, The Wind Rises. This is one of my favorite films, and we need a sequel of this. Oh, the spoon fell. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna grab the water. The Wind Rises. I love this film. This needs to have a sequel. Like most most films here needs a sequel. Like The Wind Rises needs a sequel. Yeah, I think Ariete needs a sequel. Ponyo needs a sequel. Tales from Earthsea really does need a sequel because I'm really invested in the world that Miyazaki gave us. Like, make a sequel. Like, House Moving Castle also should have a sequel. The Cat Returns. I don't care about The Cat Returns. Fuck that movie. Anyways, so The Wind Rises follows Jiro Horikoshi. Jiro, a brilliant young engineer who dreams of designing airplanes. Yeah, I really love this movie. I'm sorry. I keep on saying that. I love this movie. Inspired by Italian aircraft designer Caproni, Jiro pursues his passion despite obstacles like poor eyesight and the challenge of working in pre-war Japan. Was this before World War One? I think yeah. I think this is another World War movie. Yeah, I think this was before World War One. Yeah, they were making planes and all of that. Anyways, Jiro meets Naoko, a gentlewoman suffering from tuberculosis. Sad, and they fall in love. While Jiro achieves his dream of designing innovative planes, oh my God, my voice! He gradually realizes that his creations will eventually be used for war and destruction, including military aircraft. Oh my God, I'm losing my voice. Oh my. The twist is the bittersweet realization that pursuing your dreams can have unintended consequences. Jiro's planes are peaceful and technically brilliant, but their ultimate use in warfare forces him to confront the moral and emotional weight of his work. Basically, he's like Oppenheimer. Yeah, yeah. He was becoming like Oppenheimer. The film ends with Jiro visiting Naoko in a dreamlike sequence where they imagine flying together over the clouds, symbolizing hope, love, and the beauty of creativity even amidst tragedy. The Wind Rises explores ambition, love, morality, and the tension between human creativity and its potential for harm, making it one of Studio Ghibli's most reflective and mature films. uh, the scene where he kisses her wife, he kisses, oh my god, the scene where Jiro kisses Naoko in the bed, that scene, like, bro has tuberculosis now, but that scene is so cute and so sweet for me, and that's why I love this movie. And then they got married, yeah. So the couple that they stayed with, no, I think the couple that they stayed with was Jiro's friends. Yeah, I think Jiro is close to the guy, and they officiated it, and not officiated. It was something like that. They were there and they got married, and that scene was cute. And if I were to rank this, okay, we're gonna move some people down. Nope, nope, no, never mind. So the Wind Rises goes above Ponyo. It goes above Ponyo. Oh, three more movies. Okay, Princess Kaguya. Oh my God, I've forgotten this movie. I really don't remember much what happened in this film. I watched it. I just know the animation was different and I kind of liked it. But let's just get into it. The tale of Princess Kaguya follows a tiny girl discovered inside a bamboo stalk by a poor bamboo cutter. He and his wife raise her as Kaguya, a beautiful and radiant young woman. She grows quickly, and her beauty attracts the attention of many suitors, including princes and nobles. While she struggles with the pressure of wealth, social expectations, and the confines of human life. The twist is Kaguya is actually a celestial being from the moon. I mean, if you know the tale of Princess Kaguya, you already know what the tale is about. But now she was sent to Earth temporarily, despite her human experience, love, friendship, and sorrow. She cannot remain on Earth forever. Sad. The Yeah, I think there was a movie like this. If you know an anime series called Bring Me to the Fly Me to the Moon. I think it was Fly Me to the Moon. I forgot what it's called. But the film's emotional climax occurs when she must return to the moon, leaving behind the people who love her and the life she briefly lived. The story ends on a bittersweet note. Kaguya returns to her celestial home, carrying the memories of her human experience, while those on Earth mourn her absence. Sad. The film The film emphasizes themes of impermanence, the fleeting nature of life, longing, and the tension between freedom and duty. Duty, 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 wrapped in breathtaking, delicate animation. Yeah, I didn't like it much. So it's not that I didn't like it much. I just don't remember much of it. It goes above The Cat Returns. If you like this movie, good for you. But it goes above The Cat Returns. Yeah, AA plus. Next up, the second to the last is with Marnie. Oh, I have to lock in. We're gonna be talking about when Marnie was there. First up, while the first time I watched this, I thought it was a girls' love movie. Like I thought it was a GL. I thought it was Yuri. I'm sorry. At the beginning, I really thought it was Yuri, cause like, oh, I they dancing like that. Okay. So, anyways, let's get into it. When Marnie was there, follows Anna, a quiet and lonely girl sent to the countryside for her help. Yes, she's sick. While exploring, she meets Marnie. We're gonna be talking about the twist later. I'm a mysterious, lively girl who seems to live in a nearby mansion. The two form a close friendship. Yeah. Anyways, the mansion is weird. Like, why is it across the moat? The lake, like something like that. They form a close friendship, and Anna begins to feel a sense of belonging and happiness she has never known. Good for you. The twist is revealed gradually. Marnie is not a real person in the present day, which is already obvious if you were watching it. She is a memory of or a ghost from the past, connected to Anna's family history. So here's the twist. Remember, I said I actually thought it was Yuri, and this is where they revealed. Anna learns that Marnie was actually her grandmother. Yeah, it was her grandmother. I don't. It's not a relative. She's not just a relative. She was her grandmother, and their friendship is a supernatural bridge that helps Anna understand her own identity and family. By the end, Anna gains emotional closure, understanding her past and forming a stronger sense of self. The story emphasizes friendship, family, memory, and personal growth. Most of these movies are about growth. Why did I put that on the script? Because it actually is like that. So, anyways, with a gentle mix of mystery and supernatural elements. Yeah, I love this movie. I may not remember much from it, but I love this movie. Where is it going? Going on S plus, on top of Nausicaa. Last one. Okay, okay. Disclaimer. I should have put this in the intro. I haven't watched three movies from the Ghibli films. There's three movies that I didn't watch yet. The first one is The Red Turtle. I should have watched that, and people say it was good. Next is Pompoko. Was the raccoon people, the animal anime, and the next up is the Yamadas. Yeah, it was something the Yamadas. Yeah, I haven't watched those three films. I'm sorry. I'm gonna watch them eventually. So the last one we're gonna be talking about is Earwig and the Witch. I okay. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Is the movie bad? Technically, it's the movie is not that bad in the sense of writing. I think the movie was okay. I believe that this is a spiritual successor to Kiki's Delivery Service because Earwig is also a witch. So therefore, in the beginning, in the beginning, I actually thought this movie was a sequel to Kiki or something like that, but it wasn't. One thing that I hate about this movie, it was in fucking 3D. It was in 3D. It was in 3 fucking D. Here's an image of what Earwig looks like. Okay. Oh, let's talk about the film. Earwig and the Witch follows Earwig, a clever and independent young girl who is adopted by Bella Yaga. Just call her Baba Yaga. Okay, but one of the Yagas, a mysterious witch. Earwig discovers that Bella Yaga and the witch community expects her to behave and obey like a typical witch apprentice. Of course, she doesn't. We're not gonna have a film if she just behaves normally. You already know that. The twist is that Earwig, despite her youth and inexperience, outsmarts the witches using her cleverness and determination, quote unquote. She turns the tables on Bella Yaga, take control of the magical household, and proves that brains and courage can surpass traditional magical power. I'm sorry, I'm scratching my eye right now. I shouldn't be doing this, but it's so fucking itchy. So by the end, Earwig is in charge of the house, mastering magic on her own terms while maintaining her strong, independent personality. I really don't like this film. I'm gonna finish it either way. The film emphasizes resourcefulness, independence, and challenging authority. Fuck you. Though it has a more modern and digital animation style compared to classical Ghibli films. Why did they do it in 3D? It would have been better. And in the ending, her mom came back home, which was weird because most parents that left the house doesn't come back home. Anyways, so if I'm gonna rank this, it's the only movie that's going on A plus. Ah, yeah, it's the only movie that goes on A plus. Uh, yeah. So here's the entire ranking: 5 movies on SSS plus, 5 movies on SS plus, 3 on S plus, 2 on S, 3 on AAAA, and 2 on AA, and 1 on A plus. So here's my ranking on the entire quote unquote minus three movies of the Ghibli, of Studio Ghibli. I'm pretty sure most of you don't agree with me on this take, but it's whatever. But I love Ghibli. I love Studio Ghibli. Miyazaki, please don't retire. Give us more movies. Make sequels, please. I'm begging. I'm gonna. If you make a movie, if a sequel of one of the movies, make a sequel of Tales from Earthsea. Take my money. Make that movie happen, please. If that happens, life is good. War is over. But that's for the video. That's the entirety of the video. I hope you like the video. Whoever's watching this, is this video gonna get released? Who knows? I'm gonna have to edit this. This is gonna be a lengthy edit. This yeah, this is gonna be two. I believe this is gonna be a two-parter video because this video is too long to edit. Yeah, this took me less. Oh, this took me almost 2 hours to film. Well, eh, I love yapping. I love talking about movies. I love talking about stuff. Dragon Ball, zombies, anything about that. If you have any suggestions for me to talk about that I know about it, and if I can yap about it, leave it in the comment section. The, so that's it for me today. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Capiche.